Good morning. Hello. Grab a cup and join me. See what there. All right. That's pretty good. Got talking to Deb and the time ran away from us. that's that's uh that's how it is with us. All right. Well, good morning everyone. Only 12 people? That's all right. They'll either join or they won't. You can go ahead and guess what's in the cup, and it is the flavor of coffee and the flavor of creamer. Deb knows what it is. She watches the chat. Make sure you have your chat on live chat because you want to be able to get in all the drawings if you have a New York State address. Oh, I always say that. United States address. I can ship United States, but it's a little much to go out of the States. Anyway, we have a brand new bracket board because last week was the 200th episode and we finished up our bracket board and Hope Mahoney won. Way to go, girl. I did have a little delay in my shipping. Yeah, Lori has a big weekend this weekend. Of course she does. Are you going to the race, Lori? Probably not. The closer you live to something, the less you do it. Stay away from the crowds. Anyway, what I was going to say was that we had a milestone 200th episode last week, and it was huge. I can't compare. But anyway, I was delayed in my shipping. It didn't go out on Monday as usual because, well, something happened on Monday that was expected to be. Someone was very, very sick in the office, and we had been preparing and we had done the retirement paperwork, and now we have lost him. And so the whole week was all messed up, and the rain didn't help because it was every day, and just the week stunk. But anyway, oh, yeah. So now it's the holiday weekend, and it's still raining. It's race day. It's the biggest race day of the year. That's the point, I guess, is. All right, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you whatever I touched and worked on throughout the week. And that's it. That's basically all I did. I didn't finish anything. I had lots of other stuff I was doing other than stitching. Thank you. Oh. The greatest spectacle in racing. Yes. We all NASCAR people are pulling for Mr. Larson, of course. It would be amazing, but it's not going to happen. But at least he's there. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so we're doing a cuddle along. It is 3-month challenge to do 3 baby items. They can be knit, they can be crochet, they can be sweaters or loveys or whatever you like, any patterns that you like. And you also post them on the Facebook group in the featured tab, because all the challenges are always over there. And if you don't put them where they need to be, which everyone is so good about, I love it. It makes it much easier for me, who works full time, well, double time, to find the post and do the drawings from those posts. So, yes. No, he's jumping in the plane and heading to Charlotte for this evening. So it's directly after. It's, yeah. It's the race is the same day. Oh my goodness. Okay, so as far as the cuddle along, what I have been working on are blankets and sweaters and all kinds of stuff. So I brought out one of the sweaters because it did get a little bit of love, and one stitch on something is enough to get love, right? So this is some, every time Heatherly, it's called Heatherly from Knit Picks. Sport weight yarn in this gorgeous mauve, right? Gorgeous. My colors and a pink, matching pink. Now this one's a little bit less in the, yeah. But I'm on the sleeves. Woohoo! Knitted sweater, and I'm on the sleeves. Does that mean it'll be less time to finish? Probably not. Seems to be a delay here in production. But I'm having fun, and that's all that matters, right? Okay. And it doesn't want to stop curling at the moment because, So here it is. We are doing the color work. See what I mean about the curling? All right, so yeah, I did color work. So the mauve is only on the edges, and this sleeve is that far, and I'm going to do medium sleeves, so not really long sleeves, and put the mauve on the edges. Yep, it's coming along. And maybe during all the racing today, I will work on it. I picked out the buttons. They will be a pearl rose color, or rose shaped. It looks like a flower. And so those are in here too. It's exciting to get a sweater done after so long, because this one I started like last year during the cuddle along. I'm pretty sure of it. But anyway, I have done several sweaters since then. They're mostly crocheted ones have been finished since then. But yeah, it'll get done. Here is the buttons that I decided on finally. I don't even know if that's going to show that well, but it is a little rose. Oh, I just love these. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were a package of 4 or 5 different white ones. Or they're white, but they're pearlized, like. So that's, I'm going to work on that. Not saying that I'll finish it by all means, probably not. And then last night I did a couple rows on this. Now this is see, this is getting a little bit used up finally. This is the Bernat Sport ombre that I got from Joann's the last time, and it's the sorbet. And it just is the superbly simple. I put a little bit more rows on. It's not that big yet, but you can see it has grown, and look at that. The colors are fine. I don't mind it. I don't mind that it's doing whatever it's doing. It's fine. It's mind your mind doesn't have to work so hard to do this. So yeah, I'm doing great. It doesn't split. It's very nice. It's very soft. Yeah, I like it. I like that blanket too. So I'm doing a matching sweater to this, and then that'll be the granny stitch from MJ's Off the Hook. I haven't worked on it since I started it, but I'm planning on a knit sweater with that yarn too. But I haven't started it because I want to get at least one of my knit sweaters off my needles before I start a third one. Because I've got a couple of crocheted ones on there too. So, oh my goodness. And then the third one, now this one's the corner to corner. So I only have 2 skeins to use. So I can only make it just so big. And this is the ice yarn, the blue and the yellow. Beautiful. This is called Puzzle Baby. And it's saying it's a 2 fine. This is more like, I don't think it's a 2. I think it's more like a DK. But, and again, it's just fun starting everything, right? So corner to corner, I have reached the halfway point and I'm on the home stretch, right? So here's my length. Oh my goodness. Yep. Can't fit it in the camera anymore. But you can see I have turned the corner and I'm going the other direction. So now, yeah, so now you go all the way as far as you can and then you turn the other direction. So I stopped as soon I had like that much to go. And I said, perfect. And yeah, a good idea. Stop counting, right? But how beautiful this is coming out. So I'm planning on a blue border. I'm following the pattern by Creative Grandma for corner to corner because she hadn't done it before. And so I figured she's using a border on hers and I would do that. So I've been looking for this one blue yarn I had. I think it was a James C. Brett. And I'm looking for it. I only have 1 skein and I was thinking it would be perfect for the border, but you think I could find it? I hid it on myself. All right, let's do the drawing for the cuddle along for the random draw. So every Sunday we have a random draw for that challenge on the show. And then at the end of the 3 months, we have a grand prize winner. All you have to do is have 3 finished items that are baby related, themed in or small person, like 5-year-old, 6, it doesn't matter, into that theme. So you can read the rules if you join the Facebook group. All right, so let's go. We have 20 people, I think we have. Good morning, everybody. Startitis, yes. Denise, we all have it, or at least I do. I can't read it. I even dulled. Hit it on yourself. Yep. It's Cindy Cantola. It is you, Cindy. Would you like a new spot on this brand new bracket board? Any number from 1 to 32. How it works is you pick a number, and until you get knocked off, you stay live. If you get knocked off, you can get back on, but you can only have 1 number live at a time. So, Cindy, what are we doing now? If you don't want that, you can take something out of the basket, which I did not remember to fill it back up. So what's there is there. Hey, at least I remembered to do the bracket board at 9 a.m. Had a bad week. Well, it's horrible. Let's see what Cindy's doing. Oh, okay, I missed it. Number 16 it is. We're going to use the raspberry marker again because that's my favorite. Till I run out. I got a package of colored ones and they were for Doug, but I stole the raspberry, the red. So we'll do that. We'll put her on number 16. And that starts off our next bracket game. We probably won't finish it till Christmas, but that's all right. All right. All right. So, Deb, go ahead and mark the chat. Marking the chat gives Deb an opportunity to pull a winner to also get on the bracket board or something out of either one of these baskets. There's a pink one down here with a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, how in the heck, Joanne, did you get that? Joanne got the coffee. Now, this coffee was definitely a shock to me because I was going through the coffees and I saw this one and I thought, didn't I ever make that? And I said, I don't remember that flavor. So the coffee is chocolate coconut with peppermint mocha this time. I mean, I think they snuck that one in on those boxes. So Joanne, what are we doing? She gets a spot on the bracket board or something out of the basket. So yes, Deb is marking the chat to get me a winner. And so I missed it if you marked it yet. And you can put in the comments between the marks. Make sure it's on live chat. There we go. And you can write the basket, the pink basket, the Christmas basket, or a spot on the bracket board. And we'll draw a winner from that. So number 28, Joanne wants. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah. Way to go, Joanne. You're hot. Hot, hot. Whoops. Knocked over one of my babies. My stuffies. Can't get this one. Okay. Great. That's quick. We got 2 spots already first thing this morning. All right. Get your butt back in there. My favorite gnome ever, Denise made me. Snoopy Dog is over here in the corner. And my prize RC car. Yeah. A lot of things in a little space, right? Okay. I didn't have time this week to fit in a members only video. I wanted to. I will figure out something in this next today or tomorrow, and I will work on it because I do have, I mean, like every couple weeks, you have progress. So should be able to do that. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit the join button. It's $2.99. You get an occasional video from me, but you get to help out with shipping, and that's the most important part, right? Okay. Deb has marked the chat. She'll run off and get me a winner. And 21 entries. Awesome. We have 35 here. I didn't think that 12 was going to last long. Doesn't usually. All right. So, Joanne, congratulations on that coffee. That was a hard one. I thought I'd stump you guys on that, but I did not. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so I get to stay home today and tomorrow. Wow. It's just amazing. Last 3 days of school. Huh. Wow. Some places already stopped in May. Ours runs through most of June. In New York, you go through the month of June. They do, what they're doing is they're doing prom and stuff like that in May. And Tuesday is your last day of school. Why do they do that? Why don't they, if they're going to end it, they might as well end it before the holiday weekend. Why go back? How stupid. I don't. Yoy. Yeah. June 21st, I think you're still going one half a day or something. Well, oh, you had a makeup day. Oh, yeah. Snow. Uh-huh. I don't think we had any makeups because we have allotted of something like 12 days of snow already in the program. So until you use those 12, you don't have to make them up. That's why we go through June. Yeah. Getting me a winner, so I didn't want to open up another topic yet. I don't think I missed it. I don't think she. Oh yeah, no, I didn't miss it. Okay, here we go. Winner is Positively Yarntastic, and that is Heidi. Wow, I don't know Heidi. You guys meet Heidi. Welcome. All right, so Heidi wants something out of the pink basket. Well, she obviously knows about the pink basket, even though it was barely in view, which is awesome. So what is in here? Well, they are usually tools like, Christmas stitch markers in this little can. And then I got another one from what is this one? This one is from Hooks and Needles, and it had a bunch of the gold ones, the gold light bulbs in it. And then Gauge, look at these needle stoppers. Yeah, those are really cute. I got a towel ring and some. I put these in here from last year's Christmas stocking we were doing. I got some of these handmade with love heart. So what are these called? The labels that you put on like your hats and stuff. Have some of those. I got flower needle stoppers. These are the yellow sunflower ones. And just random other ones. I got some more of those lambs left. And then there's bears. Light blue bears. And then this one is one of each because they didn't have the same amount in each package. I was like, whatever. And then there's a daisy one. Daisies and leaves for your stitch markers. Stitch markers she wants. Okay. I have a package of Christmas ones in here. These I made. And then these. These are the ones from Hooks and Needles. They're the gold light bulb ones. However, I will add in, you love Christmas? Okay. Let's open them up and see which ones they are. Guess I'm going to have to find some more. All right, let's see which ones these are. These are okay, so they're not even fancy. I will add a third one here. So what these are is they are the Christmas balls. Yo, come out. I will add another one to this. They are 3. I'm going to put them on a crochet hook. You can see them. They're the 3 Christmas balls. Green, red, and white. Perfect set. And what I'll do is, how you doing? Got new people coming in, Deb. All right, so I'm going to add another one. Let's put this out of our way before I knock it all on the floor. Usual, right? Okay. Okay, I've got a nice one here. So these are, there's 2 of them the same. Well, no, they're not quite the same. So I have one that is, I'll put them on the right way. Okay. So these were donated by Victoria. So I have 2 of them that have a candy cane. One is green striped ball and one is a red striped ball. And there's your candy cane. Then I have a third one that is a wreath and it has the stripes. So that is cute. So one of them, I will put one of them in there too because it's Christmas themed. Okay. Okay, so down at the bottom of the screen in the description box is my email. If you would like, Linda can send it to you on the screen. Anybody who needs my email. So I'm going to send you one of those. I thought maybe you want to pick one. The green striped candy cane one. The red striped candy cane one. I just noticed that the candy canes are slightly different. Cool. Or the wreath. I'll add one of those in. So you get a set of, well, they're gold, but a set of, okay. All right. Thank you, Heidi. And welcome. There is my email. Linda, thank you very much. All right. You get the can to keep them in or whatever else you want to put in there. So thank you. All right. I did have one other thing I worked on this last week, and that is my hat of the month. So hats, and more hats for May. I'm working on an MJ's Off the Hook seasonal beanie. You got it. So I'm using 2 yarns. One is the striped one, and one is the non-striped one. Right? Okay. Well, I almost forgot to change color when I got the brim done. Then I went, oh, and so I had to rip out 2 rows and then change color. Okay, so you're doing the brim, and then you're going to roll this brim up. So you're actually on the wrong side when you start the hat. So there's my progress. And if you turn it around, it looks totally different. Somebody should have told me to do the brim solid, I think. But hey, I was going to do 2. You know, time ran away. Anyway, so that's how far I am on the hat. I did the first section. I'm going to repeat now. But again, when you roll this up, right? It's going to be, yeah, okay. It's a real fancy ribbing. It's that fancy ribbing. I like it. It's all right. It's a slip stitch and a half double crochet alternating row. It's cool. All right, so I'm on the way of finishing my May hat. Can you imagine? Make sure you get a hat in for every single month of the year. You'll be entered into a bonus prize. But if you don't get one in every month, you'll be entered in to win the yarn of the month. And that is the yarn that I'm using. So I make sure I always pick a yarn that I have enough to give you one and make one for myself. So that's that. Now, I think it's time to do Let's Make a Yarn Deal. So Deb's going to mark the chat. You have to have U.S. address to play this game. So you're going to mark in, make sure you're on the live chat. You're going to comment between the marks after Deb marks it, and you're going to say your favorite color and weight of yarn. Go now. And then when we get a winner, Miss Deb will pull the winner herself. She'll let me know, and then I'll run around the room. Maybe not run. I'll go around the room and see if I can find a matching yarn for the one, for whatever you wrote in the comments. So that's my Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And if you're not happy with the yarns that I pick out, which I usually do more than one, then you could trade it up for something out of the baskets or a bracket spot, which is coveted. Just saying. I will be putting stuff into the grand prize as we go. It's the first day, so there's no need to really run through and find prizes for that yet. But as we go, I usually throw them in. Last Saturday, I believe it was, I did a yarn haul from Hobby, and I'm going to draw a winner for that probably tomorrow, not today. So you still have a few hours to get a comment in on that. There's yarn to be won there. And then I will probably not be going back to Joanne. So I did go back yesterday one last time. The yarn aisles now are just 2 small aisles like that. No more boxes. They have nothing hardly left in my store. So, but I did go back and I ended up buying something because it was, when you have so much to look at and you might miss something, or you might not really think you need it, but when it gets down to $1.27 a skein, I guess you need it. Or it just jumped in my cart. Oh, I didn't have a cart. Well, I had a bag and it just jumped in there. Oh, wow. They had 8 of them left. Well, I looked for another one. Believe me, I did. But I just thought that was the cutest little bag, and it fits the book right in there, and it stands right up. You know, I just thought, and I probably would have got another one. I probably would have. Well, I know they had the shelving units on sale, or they're selling everything in the dame room. Oh my gosh, I don't need it. I just thought they were so cool. And did you notice they had the holes in the sides on both sides so you could put yarn through? Did you notice that? Of course they did. But I'm using it for something that needs a book in it. Anytime I make something now with the textured baby book, I'm going to use that bag. Oh, but oh my gosh, I just thought they were so cute. And then the colors, the black and yeah. And everybody's going, which bag are you talking about? I'm sure. I need to go out in the living room to get it. You know why? Because I didn't work on that sweater this week. I don't usually use those holes to put my yarn through either. Um and I don't know. I just don't. All you need to do is get it tangled, and then now you got to mess around. So I don't usually put it through either. But it's nice it's there, because one of the reasons why I say it's nice it's there is if I do have 2 or 3 colors going on, I'm not using one, I will put it through that loop and just let it hang when I'm not using it. So that way, when I want to find the end, it's right there. It's not back in rolled on itself. And I'm like, where is it? We have a winner. It's Kathy Ann, and she wants a 3 baby solid or an ombre. Oh, and I get to pick the color. Oh, I see how you are. Kathy Ann lets me pick the color. Solid or an ombre. Wow. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, somebody has to play me some Van Halen while I go look around for something for Kathy Ann. And I'm going to go do that. Now, let me think about this. Oh, boy. I get to pick the color. I'm definitely enjoying looking. This is nice. All right, we're going to pick one of each. We are going to do that. And then we'll give her a choice. All right. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you for playing the music. Okay, I found some more of that Anthem DK from Cascade Yarns. This is peach color. Peach is the color of May. Hate to tell you, but it is. No, I'm just joking. This is Cascade. So I bought a whole bunch of this. I'm getting down. It's 100% acrylic. There is you don't have to make your mind up yet. So just hang on. You know the game. Machine washable and tumble dry. So this is good. I'm looking for the color, right? And how many yards, guys? Oh, 248. So this is the peach colorway. Now I have I actually have a choice here. We'll do that. We'll give her a choice. Make it hard on her. You can pick the peach or you can pick the raspberry. Raspberry. Love raspberry, right? This is a DK weight. Okay? Or one more choice. This is a skein of Baby Delight. Now, these were Michael's yarns that everybody said was similar to something else, whatever. But look at the colors. So this has definitely got some peach in it, but blues and a little white. Gorgeous. This one runs. Oh, it says it's the colorway is Rocking Horse. It is a 3 light also, and it has 70% acrylic and 30% polyamide, my favorite blend. Yep. And we're going to go with, where do you got that? Dainty Diamonds is that's a colorway or a blanket? Where do you have the yardage? Oh, 557 yards. Oh my gosh. Right? What do you think, Kathy Ann? I got to turn the fan on. It's hotter than heck in here. It's the lights. Oh no, it's not. It's my heat flashes. Where did she go? Baby Delight. Okay, so you're going to try that out. 557 yards. She's always emailing me. Well, not always, once in a while and stuff. So, we're going to be looking for something you're going to make with this out of in our challenge. All of you can see each other's makes on the Facebook page. That's why I do it. I do not delete them. When a challenge is over, all I do is take it off the feature. It's there forever. If you look in the search bar for cuddle alongs, they'll all come up, different years, different times. Sometimes I did it with Stephanie. Sometimes, maybe I did one with Kim or Christi or somebody like that. I've been doing challenges for a long time. So that will be sent to you. All you have to do, if you're a winner here, send me an email with your address in, if you would, because that way I don't have to search through this whole entire book for your address and then I get it wrong anyway. But we always put a stitch marker on everything that is handmade by my husband and I. So let's go ahead and pick out a stitch marker for you, Kathy Ann. And I want to do that. So we have Texas themed. We have cowboy hats and cowboy boots that were donated by Jill from Fiber Floozy. Oh, dealer's choice, dealer's choice. It's race day weekend. I don't have any race ones anymore. I do have the number 9, and I have it on one of my blankets usually whenever I'm crocheting. It's on one of them. And sometimes you can see it. Let's see. What are we giving you, Kathy Ann? Okay. I do have one of these left, and it seems to match. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the last puffy star. This is a beautiful light blue. It matches the yarn. I'm going to put that right on here. If you get a stitch marker, don't forget to look for it in your package. I usually clip it right onto the yarn. So don't forget to look. If you get more than one skein of yarn, it's on one of them. Okay, so we'll close that up. Okay, so what I was talking about was I did go back to Joann's one last time. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Enjoy, everybody. All right, so what did I get? Baby yarn, of course. That's what I got, baby yarn. The last time I went, I got mostly white because it was there and it was a good idea. And this time I didn't have a lot of choices. They had opened up the bags, so there was nothing in bags anymore, and put them all out. And then they also put was the price and now the price. They did do that, and they had a lot less to do it. So that's probably why they did it. But I could see when it was $1.47 or whatever, and I'm like, okay. So I got 6 of these, and they are the Bernat Bundle Up. This is basically your feels like butter. That's what it feels like to me. They said it was 70% off. Everything in the store was 70% off. So they increased it to just be blanket across the store. So this is supposed to be white. It says cloud white on it. I got 6 of these. They are the real squishy. It says it's a 4. And it's like feels like butter. That's what I relate it to. It says it is 100% polyester. So this is the closest I'm going to get to blanket yarn, because I'm not buying blanket yarn. Right? There was no yarn left? Oh, okay. Well, they had stockpiled mine so much that it was, But anyway, I got 6 of them. I figure I'll end up making something with it, probably a blanket. In fact, there's a blanket on the label, and it is very, very pretty. And I'm thinking about making it. It is very pretty. It looks like a shell pattern of some sort. I didn't take a label off of it yet. Yeah, I got it because I wanted to. Because it was there. I know it. And it has a blue hue. It doesn't look white to me. It looks blue. I'm sorry, but it does. And so I got 6 of them. Anyway, they had lots more than 6. So, I left somebody something. And every week I left somebody something, but they just didn't buy it all, And we can always use white. Yeah. Well, there was another blanket that I've made in the past that has diamonds in the middle of it. I love making that. And the reason why I like it so much, it's in a book of mine. I have a lot of baby books, trust me, a lot of them. Um, you do the bottom section and it's about 6 or 8 inches, and then you do the pattern of diamonds in the middle, and then you do the finished section. So each section goes so quick when you're making that blanket. It seems like no time and you're done. That's why I like it. It's just like there's a diamond. I don't know. I'll bring it out sometime. If I decide to make it, I will definitely show and share. But I've made it in purple. I've made it in white before. It just is so lovely because you want to do it in a solid because you will see the pattern so much easier than in a variegated or what have you. But it's a nice pattern. It was one of those leisure arts books. It has, I think, 8 baby blankets in it. Okay. So then I got one other yarn yesterday. And this one, again, Baby Soft, right? Lion Brand Baby Soft. These are both available still on other websites and stuff. Half of the time that, they're $5 or $6 a skein now. So paying $2, I think, for this, something like that. That was worth it. I got 6 of these. They are a blue. And this is supposed to be really soft. And it does. It washes up very well. Stands up with time. They call this Dusty Blue. 459 yards in one of these, and I got 6 of them. That'll last a long time too. Yeah. Yeah, so I have some in variegated, I have some in pink, I have some in white. I mean, I have a lot of this. In fact, this has been around long enough that I have bought it over the years. But again, 457 yards of a 3 light. You can't beat the price. At $5, it's a great deal. And my gosh, they didn't have any blue. Well, that's all they had left was this. They had the sparkle in white, 2 skeins of it. I left it for somebody else. Yeah. This will work up for just about the whole entire outfit, right? If you knit the sweater, it makes it more drapey, but you don't have to. So that's all I got yesterday. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Waited out the 70% off to finally come, right? Yeah. Okay, does anybody want to come on the show and show me what they're working on? 5 minutes of airtime with me. The link is there if you would like to come on. I'll bring you on, and then we'll talk for 5 minutes, and then we'll go on to the last drawing of the day. And I don't think I have anything else to talk about today, so I've talked about it. It's a filet chevron. Okay. I'll have to go look at it. I like his patterns. I love his which way filet. I love it. I make it all the time. I have one right now that I'm making. Filet chevron. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Deb, mark the chat. Let's do our last draw of the day. If you are interested in winning the last draw of the day, When Deb marks the chat, you can put in a bracket number 1 through 32 is open. It's a brand new game, so we're good. Something out of the basket over here, something out of the pink basket, or either one of these DK yarns by Cascade. You can do the raspberry colorway or the peach colorway. Izzy's not too bad. She's being babied all the time because she can't see in one of her eyes, but she's not doing too bad. She runs all around when it's time for dinner, and she goes outside just like she always has, and stuff. Everything seems to be, as far as running around, but she just cannot see out of that one eye. So you have to watch because she'll run into you and then she'll blame it on you, like, yike. And it's like, I didn't do it. But yeah, she's doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Now, let's see. I'm going to have a busy day. I'm going to crochet all day or knit all day and watch racing. So that's my afternoon. I've been waiting for these 2 days off in a row. It's just perfect. I'll probably do a video. I'm wondering where my sock club is, because it's every other month, and I think it's time for it. It's the Mary Maxim, I think, sock club that I get. Anyway, it's not here yet. Maybe it's not the month. Maybe I'm off a month. I can't remember. It's weird not getting the Jimmy Beans anymore. It's weird, but it's all right. 19 entries. All right. Well, only 29 people here, so not bad. Not bad. I got my Memorial Day Chase shirt on today. We got some flag on both sides. So hopefully Mr. Elliott will come out with a win. That would be great. Any questions about anything? Ask me anything within reason, about the challenges, about what's going on with any of the make-alongs. Don't forget to get your washcloths in for the month. You've got a few more days of May left. Yes, Joanne, yes, it is NASCAR Day. It is the Charlotte racetrack. It is the Coca-Cola 600. It's the longest race of the year. And Mr. Larson, Kyle Larson, is racing both the Indy race and the Cup race, the NASCAR race. So it's kind of like last year it rained, and it was horrible because they delayed it so much that he wasn't able to do both. It was just, yeah, it got crazy. Anyway, it ended up being that he didn't get there on the start, and they ended up delaying it anyway and racing up. But this year he has to make the start, or they take away all of his driver's points and championship points if he doesn't make it, because they're not going to make an exception. So he has to make it. All right, so we have a winner. It is Joanne. Yep, today's Joanne Day. All right, I love it. So Joanne, what did she pick? I missed that, Deb. She wants the the DK raspberry. The raspberry. Yeah, the raspberry. And again, you could probably make a hat with this. You don't have to make baby items. It's a DK weight. Make anything. You can make a sweater even. Which that might be cool. Let's pick out a stitch marker to go with this. This matches my marker, by the way, the raspberry. Look at that. If you ever want to know, raspberry and mauve and maroons are my favorite color. And any of the things that are close to it. But I also really like, what is that? Nah, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Rose gold. I like that too. Oh, yes. All right, let's pick out a stitch marker. What would you like today, Joanne? We got to put something on here to send it out to you. We still have some cool animals left. Kitty cats, puppy dogs, bumblebees, bears. We have the new daisies. I've got 5 colors left of that. Got 1 owl left. I know some of these you sent me. Do I have any butterflies left? Oh, yes. Yes. So these butterflies, let me get that hook back out here. These butterflies, I made them with colored beads and stuff. So let's show you what I got. Okay, so I have the butterflies. See how I put the beads on each side? Well, one is clear, one is blue, one is maroon, and then one is pearl. And they're real iridescent type, like they have color in like a sparkly color in them. They're really cute. One of those. Try to always have butterflies. So pearl, clear, blue, and maroon. We're all done playing this game, but our bracket game is ongoing, so we always do that. But today is pretty much over with. But you're welcome to join us next week, or you can go on the Facebook group and put in some entries into washcloths and more, and hats and more hats for the month of May. I'll be drawing that in the next week, so we'll have the monthly winners here, and we'll have a video of that. And thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a good Memorial Day with your family, or whatever you're doing to celebrate, or I mean not celebrate, but you know what I mean. Memorial Day weekend. It's where we honor those who have made it happen that we can have those barbecues and get-togethers and be free and all that. So I'm going to enjoy sitting at home and doing nothing. No, I mean doing what I want. Yeah, that freedom to do what we want. Okay. All right. So if you are a winner, don't forget to send me a message. Have a great week, everybody. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye for now.